Welcome, Libra. This is your monthly Lovescope reading for April 2015. My name is Tilly. Welcome to Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your favorites. Thank you so much for subscribing. Truly, thank you for the support. Let's get to you because, wow, check out these cards. Not only do we have the Hierophant as your very first card, but we have the High Priestess coupled for your second card here. So it's about becoming you. Stepping into your power, stepping into your beauty, stepping into who you are, why you're here. It's not doing anybody else's bidding, that's for sure. It's realizing the potential of your life, your dreams. And we'll try and pull it down a little bit to a love reading, but such strong cards for your first cards, absolutely. So we have the Hierophant as the very first card. So any connections you make, if you're single and you are looking for love, any connections that you make will definitely be soulmate, long-term relationships. What's the matter? But I think it's more about your definition of you. Understanding who you are within the relationship, understanding what needs you have within a relationship. And I would have to say, your intuition, your knowledge, your higher wisdom, the part that you already possess gives you the best answers on how to go forward. So long as you're being true to yourself and standing in your truth, anything that has to do with relationships, you are empowered in this month. Absolutely. So if there's things that you want to change up in the relationship or move into a certain aspect with them in the relationship, maybe you want to grow it stronger, maybe you want to take it to the next level, definitely follow your intuition with the High Priestess, and it's coupled with the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups is all about your dreams, your hopes, your desires, and the High Priestess is your intuition and your beauty and your strength and its new beginnings and its growth and birth and rebirth. So it's a very fertile energy, a very spiritual energy. So there might even be a portion of you out there that, I mean, love just comes out of nowhere if you're single. Now, if you are in a relationship, you are looking at ways of just growing it more beautiful and more larger than life. Bringing in the passion, the sensuality, feeling empowered through love. Understanding your worth, that you deserve it, raising your self-confidence. We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands here. Now, the Seven of Pentacles speaks to what you are cultivating to go forward. So if you are wanting a relationship, you're wanting to meet somebody, then are you actually making room for somebody to come into your life? If you want your relationship to grow stronger, if you're in a relationship, then what are you doing in order to make it stronger? Okay, and it's with the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is, I mean, she's the diplomat. So we kind of become this diplomat in our lives where we kind of pull ourselves out of the situation and we look at all the information we have about the situation. And then we make some decisions on how to go forward. And it's right and it's true and it's beautiful. So it's very much, what are we cultivating? So maybe it's time for the little things. Maybe it's time for a redo or a new hairstyle or update your wardrobe. What is the message that you're sending out? What do you look like? What do you feel like when you go out? Are you always dressing to the T's and just looking great and looking fantastic? Or are you going out in your sweatpants and hoping you don't run into anybody you know? So what are you cultivating in meeting people? And if there's problems, if there's issues, if there's things that need attention within a relationship, this is when you really look and see how your actions are either fueling it, maybe fueling the argument, maybe fueling the behavior, maybe. Um, and so you really need to look at what you are cultivating in your life when it comes to love. What your reactions of certain things are within the relationship. We have the Chariot, and the Chariot is all about your focus going forward. So I really think if you kind of take yourself out of the situation, whether or not you're in a relationship, okay, but what you truly want in love going down the road, where does your focus need to be? And do you have blinders on? Is there a different perspective you need to look at it from? Okay, we have the Five of Pentacles with it, so this tells me that there is a beautiful doorway of abundance and happiness and well-being on offer to you. But you really need to define your focus, or you need to pull those blinders off so you really have an awareness of what you are cultivating, what you are actually cultivating. Sometimes we do some things and it's so subconscious we don't realize that we are sending out a certain light, a certain vibration that does not match what we want to manifest in our life going forward. The Four of Cups and the Fool. The Fool is a brand new path, and the Four of Cups is, it's understanding everything you have now in your life that's wonderful and beautiful in order to go forward. Now, this could be new relationships coming in. This could be, it's a new understanding in what you already possess in order to step on a beautiful new path when it comes to love. And this could be, if you're in a relationship, then it is empowering that relationship. It could also be where you really need to go back in the relationship to those first days when, you couldn't wait to talk to each other. You couldn't wait to see each other. You couldn't wait to be near each other. You could talk for hours and it just never stopped. You didn't want it to stop. You just wanted it to just continue. That the world stop around you. And feeling that energy again within the relationship. Igniting the passions. Igniting the sensuality. Let's pick a card for confirmation here, or maybe I didn't pay attention to a certain card or a certain message, and we need a little bit more clarity or a little bit more of a focus in a certain area of the reading. The Three of Raphael. Oh, reasons to celebrate. A community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. Want a love reading? Happy announcements regarding relationships or children. So there might be wedding announcements, engagement announcements. You know, what are you cultivating? What do you want to go forward in? Where is your focus, or where are you tearing off the blinders? Okay, it's a community of friends, reasons to celebrate. So a lot of good, especially with the Hierophant and the High Priestess here as your very first cards. Reasons to celebrate. There's beauty, there's love, there's your dreams, your visions of your dreams that can very well come into being out of the blue. Romances, being swept off your feet, and it could be very well by your partner who will turn around and surprise you. And there's a new energy and a new vitality. Happy announcements regarding relationships or children. So now also with the High Priestess, that's a very fertile energy. So it could be a month where you are looking at expanding the family, growing the family. This is definitely getting together with friends, loved ones. Have date night. Put your energy out there. And raise your energy. Raise your light. Understand just how beautiful you are. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.